So, respected Deputy CLC Guru Saab और आवाज़ सुन रहा है?
हाँ जी, हाँ मेरी
Sir, officials from Department of Defence Production, Ordnance Factory Board, and leaders from the three federations and Ashok Singh ji. Sir, we are thankful for calling a meeting on the issue that is three federations have proposed to go for indefinite strike from 12th October 2020. October. So we have already given a brief about the reasons and the justification for opposing the corporatization of ordnance factories. In the memorandum which has been submitted to the Chief Labour Commissioner also having a full brief on that. Further, it has been given substantial a brief to you in this meeting also. Now, this issue is pending with the government for the last 1 year. 20th August 2019, we have declared indefinite 1 month strike, and we have gone for strike, and then CLC intervened and called both the parties from Department of Defence Production as well as three federation representatives, and had their meeting in the office of CLC, and then he has directed the Department of Defence Production to settle the issue. Then subsequently 21st it was held, and 23rd the then Defence Production Secretary has convened the meeting, and he has made an agreement that since the government is not decided to go for corporatization, we are appointing a high level committee, and your concerns and the government proposal will be discussed. Then the terms of reference in which they have mentioned that corporatization is also one of the terms of reference which we have objected, and except that point, all other points, that is how to achieve 30,000 crores by ordnance factories, and how to keep a separate salary budget so that the cost of production will not be added with the salary expenditure. So these issues we have said that we will discuss these issues, not this corporatization. But no reply has been received from the high level official committee, and therefore further meeting did not take place in the high level committee. Then the issue was pending, but at the same time this 23rd meeting, August 2019, the then Defence Secretary has it was already mentioned by Sri Kumar that it was an agreement that unless these decisions are taken mutually, there will not be any proposal from the government for corporatization of the ordnance factories. But all of a sudden government has declared that the structural changes and converting the ordnance factories into corporation will be decided, and it will be implemented, the structural changes and all these things. Then subsequently a meeting with the Secretary Defence Production held on 28th of July, then 10th of August with DGOF, and 28th August with Additional Secretary Defence Production. So, but there was no concrete reply to our issues. The Secretary Defence Production in that meeting, they said that he will communicate all our concerns to the
online
sir
for solution.
No,
close the program.
the Secretary Defense Protection in the
Meeting
meeting,
contractor stop working, है ना?
you switch off your
आवाज बंद हो गई.
नहीं,
आप hearing का बोल रहे
म्यूट करो मिस्टर पाठक, आप म्यूट करो. Now, Secretary Defense Protection, after our meeting, he said that he will convey the concerns which has been expressed by the three federations to the RM, and he will communicate the feedback. That was the assurance which has been given. Then subsequently DGY have also held a meeting. In that meeting also we have communicated everything,
क्या यहाँ तो आ
and
रहा है?
he said he will communicate to the government, convey to the government.
अब तो क्या हो गया? ये बंद हो गई.
ये बंद हो गया. आपका बात कर रहा है तो हम लोग क्या बात करें भाई?
बंद हो गया.
आपका माइक बंद करो. Then the Additional Secretary Defense Protection held meeting on 28th of
करो यार, कुछ तो करो.
August, and
नहीं पढ़ रहा.
आप बात कर रहा तो क्या कैसा बात करेगा भाई मिस्टर पाठक?
मैं ऐसा मरवाया.
एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी डिफेंस प्रोटेक्शन, आप बंद करो.
चलो फैक्ट्री चल रहा है.
क्या
बुलाए सोनाली.
प्लीज स्पीक श्रीनिवासन साहब बोलिए.
एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी साहब इन्होंने बताया दैट
करो यार, नहीं तो
the terms of reference of the empowered group of ministers will be communicated to you, and you go through the terms of reference, and you can convey your opinion on that. अब ये एसएम पाठक साहब, आप बात कर रहे हैं बीच बीच में.
आवाज नहीं आएगा क्या?
प्लीज अलाउ टू स्पीक मिस्टर श्रीनिवासन.
Sir, so that meeting also did not gave any fruitful result, because these points ultimately he has asked what are the demands. The demands which are being clearly mentioned in our strike notice also, that is, number one, the corporatization issue has to be kept in abeyance, and a high level committee should be appointed, and we will suggest that how to achieve the output of 30,000 crores, improve the accountability, efficiency, and all other expectations what government expects from the ordnance factories, that we will suggest from our side. And 5 years workload has to be assured, and support has to be given by the government. By the time the improvement, whatever government expects from the ordnance factories, if it has not achieved or improved, then we can sit for any change, structural changes, or conversion into ordnance corporatization. This is the proposal, and which we have mentioned in the our strike demand also. There is no financial demand, there is no other matters than against the corporatization. Then the third one, they said that service matters. Service matters also included in the empowered group of ministers, the terms of reference, that will be discussed. But now when we are going for service matters discussion, then the other 2 points which we have mentioned or projected in our strike demand, that will not be having any worth to consider. Therefore, it has been decided, based on the past assurances given by the then defense ministers, and 23rd August 2019 assurance recorded during the strike period, based on the intervention of the CLC, that was also not honored. But government, in their wisdom, they are proceeding on their own, and the consultancy services, they have declared, and they have selected the consultant company to suggest for corporatization. And now the proposal, how to get it through, that was also being processed. Apart from that, the government has decided to how to, become that ordnance factories should get reduced on its own. That is, non-core activities, non-core production has been removed from the ordnance factories. Workload has not been, indents were, workload has been declared, but indents were not given. That the working hours, overtime working hours, because you are in ordnance factories, you know, ordnance factory, one is overtime working, another is piece rate working. The piece rate workers who are working in direct worker, they are on the piece work, and if they fail to produce or fail to reach to the expected level of output, then their wages will not be there. That means everyone has to ensure that they are producing or working more than the salary what they are getting. So there is no deficiency. Deficiency in the sense, the government, when they are fail to give the sufficient load to utilize the infrastructure, capacity, manpower, this technology, then automatically the failure is not on the part of the organization, it is on the part of the government. Because 97% of the workload is depending on the army side. Army, if they are not taking any decision, well in advance, they cannot place the orders to the ordnance factories to manufacture. So failure of giving required workload and organizing the process of material procurement and processing, quality control, supply of finished product in time, it is not the failure of the ordnance factories, it is failure of the government as well as armed forces. Now therefore, our ultimate aim is not that we are interested to go for strike, but we are forced, because our representations have not been considered, not replied. During the meetings also, there was no concrete decision from the government that considering our request, and then the proceeding on their own for implementation or structural changes according to the government. Therefore, our two demands, that is, number one, defer the corporatization issue. Number two, appoint a high-level committee, and the committee we will also suggest, and the government also consider that how to increase the efficiency, productivity, quality, supply of finished product to the customers in time, and all other deficiencies whatever government considers that can be considered, and we can overcome. And these issues are considered, then we are prepared to defer, and we are prepared to agree for any kind of settlement. Otherwise, then we already what unions have decided, federations have declared that 12th October 2020 the strike will take place. It is left to the government, left to the Labour Ministry to interfere and reconcile the whole process, whatever they have declared. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next federation.